Water is a big hobby of mine. I mean, it's probably my favorite hobby other than wild herb hunting. I mean, water and wild herb hunting are like the best hobbies ever.
Because what water do you drink?
I drink only spring water in glass if I can. Unless and I'll literally sometimes go days without drinking water if I can't get spring water in glass. It's really a problem. I mean, this whole water issue. But me personally, I'm a big student of Victor Schauberger. And I actually think that where I'm at with that information is very far along. And hopefully my presentation today, if we have time, I don't know if we will, I'll show you my water system at home, which is not a system, there's no filters. We're on a spring, not a well, not an artesian well, but a spring where the water naturally comes up to the top of the mountain, forms a pool, and comes back down. This is the hydrological cycle that makes no sense according to modern physics. According to modern physics, all the water should be at the bottom of the hill. It shouldn't come out at the top of the mountain. Why is the water coming out of the mountain spring water? Why is it at the top? And that's something I could get into. It's too long probably right here to get into that. But my house has a spring on it like that. There's a pool. We put a tube into the pool that sucks the water up, runs it through spiral pipes all the way up to the house. Then the house is in the line are spiral pipes with crystals in the inside the pipes. And then you'll see how it comes out. When you turn the faucet on, there's nothing like it in the world. Nobody has anything like that in the world. When you turn it on, it comes out like it's like a double spiral motion. It's like when you pee, when you urinate, the water, the flow of the water, what it looks like. That's what it looks like coming out of my sink. When you turn on the water, it goes shh. You ever had that happen? Mm-hmm. You turn on a water like a shower and the whole pipes vibrate. That's because the water has become turbulent, meaning it's angry. It doesn't want to be in the pipes, and it's trying to break itself free. And what we've done with the spiral piping is it actually causes the water to become laminar, or it becomes very calm and happy. And then that radiates. Those pipes run all the way down one wall of my whole house, all the way to the back bathrooms, and that you can feel it radiating out of that. You can feel it in the whole house. It affects the whole vibration of the whole house because the water is running right through there, and the water is like a crystal. Right? So you have a crystal running through your whole house, and if it's happy and it's spring water, you should have seen what happened when we first hooked up our system with the spring water and everything. No filtration, just spiral pipes in the system I'm talking about.
What material are the pipes?
It's copper.
Also,
they're copper.
Same as mine.
Yeah.
I have a spring as well in France.
Oh, you have a spring. Okay, yeah, that's the ideal. And then what you want is copper spiral pipes. So this inside the pipe, it's spiraled. So the water's going like that as it's going down the line. Anyway, when we first got the spiral pipes in, got the whole water system set up, when I turned this faucet on, it blew out of the old pipes 40 years of corrosion in 3 minutes. I didn't put any solvents in there. I didn't do anything. Just the spiral action of the water, and the water moving out of turbulent flow into laminar flow. It gives the water a pulling or drawing or suction power, and water moves things by suction, not by pushing. Like dams come apart when the water goes over the dam. Finally, when the dam silts up and the water goes over the top, the water will pull the dam down through suction by pulling. And this is what happens in the lines. So in 3 minutes, all the crud came out, and then it went clean. Now we have out of my tap coming out listen to this, nobody has this, nobody in the world, between 10 and 18 parts per million total dissolved solids coming out of the tap. Now, to give you an idea of what that means is 1 part per million is distilled water. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's totally ridiculous. Now, spring water should be that way. Spring water, you should have very low total dissolved solids if you do it right.
How much is it in your house? 8? Between 8 and?
Between 10 and 18 parts per million.
That's very low.
Very low. That's
in my house it's 230.
230 is good, actually, compared to most places. I've seen in New York 1,837, high numbers like that. You can see high numbers even higher than that sometimes.
But what can normal people in the city, what is like the best?
Spring water in glass. Spring water in glass.